Welcome to the Summers Woodworking Show. It's season 4, episode 8, and tonight we have in the house Al Forte. He will be building a child's chair, and he'll be using one of my favorite tools, sorta, to make it. Anyway, hope you enjoy the show. And first off, we're going to start off with roll call. And let me get this from presenting. We'll start with Shane. You want to tell everybody who you are and how they can find you?
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Shane. You can find me on all your social networks, YouTube, Facebook, all of that, under Shane's Hobby Shop.
All right, cool. What kind of woodworking do you do, Shane?
Actually, I do all sorts of woodworking. I actually just made a little shelf on this show last week. But I also build outside furniture. I build cabinets for inside house for Mom. Basically, anything Mom tells me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's the boss, eh?
He is the boss, yeah.
All right, next we got Donald. Donald, you want to tell people who you are and where they can find you?
I ain't sure I know who I am. My name is Donald Matthews. My YouTube channel is Donald Vlogsifies Wood Shop. My
Can you
Instagram
repeat
is
that?
Donald Vlogsifies Wood Shop.
Vlogsifies?
Vlogsifies.
Vlogsifies.
Vlogsifies. Vlog. It sounds like blog, but it's vlog because it's video. Vlog.
Vlogsifies.
That one of them redneck words I made up on my own.
Yeah,
I try to be like Don King.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, but can you spell it backwards?
I have no reason to try. I could probably do it if I was drunk, but if I was drunk. My Twitter and Instagram's on my YouTube channel, and I got a website, redneckknowhow.com. When it's up, it was down for the past 2 days.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Especially in the middle of a contest. You're like, come on, start working.
And it comes up. The guy said he forgot to pay his domain name. I'm like, really? Just fix my website, man. I don't care.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, what kind of woodworking you do there, Donald?
You name it, and I'll try it. Here lately, I've been doing a lot of pins, but past week or so, I'm trying to get a pallet wood table built for my daughter, and got a couple other boxes going on. Basically, whatever anybody would pay me to do or ask me to do.
Sounds good. All righty. Next, we got Chris.
Hey guys, Chris Ahern here. I'm not Donald Matthews. And you'll find me on Facebook at the Old Cranky Workshop and on YouTube under Chris the Wheeler. And there is an Old Cranky Workshop YouTube page. I've discovered the problem. I need to upload a new video. So first thing I do is do a new video project.
Good deal.
I can't move the old videos over. That was the problem the whole time because they're already on the web. So once I get a video project...
Well, what you could do, Chris, is you can download them all, take them off, and then upload them.
I thought about that, but I only discovered the solution last night. So.
Oh, okay.
But a friend of mine who's very into it, she said, "Are these already on the web?" I said, "Yes, there's your problem." So that's why the new page won't take them. So I might
well,
make a new project.
What you could do is announce everybody that, hey, I'm moving my stuff over to my other channel, and you can follow me there, and then take a video of the day, and move it over.
I helped a friend of mine move his videos from one channel to his new one, and he didn't want to take his down because he was still getting plenty of views. So what I ended up having to do was download them, run them through the movie editor again, give them a slight different name, then they let me upload them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that too. That's what she suggested to me. So.
It's a process though.
Oh yeah.
Luckily, I don't have a ton on there, so it's maybe a half dozen. So it won't take too long, but I see the time to sit down and do it. So eventually, Old Cranky Workshop will be on YouTube, active again. So
cool.
I will announce when that happens.
Cool. What kind of woodworking you do, Chris?
little of everything. Like Shane, when Amy, the wife, says she wants something, it goes to the top of the list, and I build that next. I look at her as the patron of the workshop. The workshop stays in existence as long as she gets what she wants.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Yeah.
No, but I do anything from some furniture. I just built our headboard and bedroom set to beer mugs that I'm working on right now.
Oh, that's cool. I want to make one of those.
Actually, I did this on the bandsaw, not even the lathe. So,
Really?
yep. And you name it in the middle. I got a desk project for the workshop that's in design process right now. So, and that's about it. So, a little of everything.
All right, cool. And next, we have the man of the hour. His name is Al Forte.
Hi, boys and girls!
Hi. Yeah.
I too am not Donald. What is that? Not funny? Anyway, hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna probably screw this up real bad, but I guess I was told that this was the place to do it, to do it live and stuff. What else?
What kind of? Where can we find you?
Okay, yeah, you can find me on Facebook at Odessa Woodworking. My YouTube channel got a couple of videos on there. Is Al Forte's Odessa Woodworking. I've been kind of trying to play with the name and stuff, and I may eventually change it again. But right now, YouTube got me locked in to Al Forte's Odessa Woodworking. But anyway. That's where you can find me. I'm kind of a hobbyist, and I have a full-time job, a real job. I'm a computer science professor, believe it or not. But yeah, believe it or not, right?
Me and science don't get along.
But I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it too, but I don't understand it.
Well, that part of my life has been with me since I was in high school. Electronics, computers.
Well, that stuff I love.
Yeah, yeah.
But when it comes to chemistry and all that, I'm like, forget you, Jack.
The only thing, or one of the things I really like about chemistry, when we were in chemistry in high school, we made candy. We basically took sugar, put a flavor in it, and brought it to the right temperature, and then poured it out over, I think it was powdered sugar, and it cools, and then you've got this crystalline, because the sugar crystallizes. Yeah, crystallizes. Delicious, but of course, I got a sweet tooth.
My favorite part of chemistry got me kicked out of chemistry.
Some explosives, Donald, or what?
Some things will smoke.
But see, that was electronics for us. I remember Mr. Zolad used to be our electronics teacher. This was back in '78, guys. Yeah, I'm old. We used to take resistors, 10-ohm resistors, and put them across the power supply and crank that sucker up. And of course, the more current that went through there, the hotter it got. Eventually, it burned up. It burned, and it would leave this acrid smell. This smell that was you could tell that we were doing what we were supposed to be doing. Mr. Zolad, come in. What you guys doing in here? I know what you. Anyway, wherever I was going with that. By the way, if you see me looking that way, it's because the monitor's over there, and these guys are talking to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's not nuts. He's actually normal.
Right. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet.
Understand that the terms nuts and normal are relative in this environment.
Oh, yeah. You be quiet, Donald.
Hey, Donald, we are all proof of this, my friend.
Yeah, no doubt. Okay, so what kind of woodworking do you do?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I started woodworking, building a dollhouse, and I used some 1/4-inch plywood and cut it with a saw. The lines were kind of like this. Anyway, I got it put together and gave it to one of the grandkids, and Then I had to build another one. But the next time, I went ahead and bought a table saw. And I made it. The amazing that you asked. I made it, and I made it to be disassembled. Now, this is my first ever attempt at routing in here to recess it. Notice the corners are just cut square. They're not this way. But here's the kicker. I don't know if this one's got one. Some of these, when I put this wall up, I wanted it to be able to come apart because it was going to Arizona. So what I did is I took T-nuts in the back of this, and I could screw them in and basically hold it together and put the thing together and built it. And I was pretty proud of it. I mean, it worked out pretty good. You know, it's to where we could take it apart, gave instructions, and then shipped it to the grandkids in Arizona. But it's amazing. I saw this and then thought, yeah, this is the second dollhouse that I made with little panels like this. Like I said, it's just a wall. But anyway, I've done Christmas stuff. I've done reindeer, and you can see that on my Facebook page. I did a sleigh that the kids can actually sit in. So basically, I've got the sleigh and the reindeer in front of it, and I'll probably do some more Christmas stuff for this next season. I've done little chairs like this for the little ones. I've done little steps. I've done just a bunch of stuff. I've done nightstands. And in fact, the nightstands were supposed to be from totally recycled wood or pellet wood, and I did. But for the top of the nightstand, I actually went out and got some oak, and I guess it was oak plywood or something. But everything else was done from recycled pallet wood and such. So, I don't know, I just like to do everything.
Hey guys, Kay Dotson is in the chat room, and she's saying everybody is echoing pretty bad on her end.
Oh, echoing?
Yeah.
Is it still echoing? Is that any better for you? I just turned down my volume on this thing.
All right, Kay, if you can, go ahead and let me know if the echoing is still going on your end or not. Yes, she said yes, it is.
Why are you turning yourself off?
Well, I just muted Russell, so
Hello.
I don't hear no echo. Well, maybe a little bit of one.
How about now, Katie?
I heard a little bit of one right as Russell came in, and it went away, but now I'm hearing it again, so I don't know.
It's Santa Claus's fault. He's making it echo.
Well, it could be either Al's TV or it could be Shane's TV.
It could be.
Okay.
I have my speakers.
Okay, she said it sounded better now. So Russ, keep Russ muted, she said.
Oh my God.
But hey, since I got the mic right now, Al, I need you to clear one thing up for everybody. Is your last name Forte, Fort, or what?
My last name is Forte. You know what? It doesn't matter. Just call me whatever you want. I go by Al, by Kilroy, by... Anyway, I won't say what I was going to say.
Alrighty, cool.
I had it right the first time. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I kept listening to you guys go back and forth. I think Brian's got it right. I think Dave had it right also. I don't remember who it was that didn't have it right. Bless his heart. We love you anyway, dude. Big virtual hug for you. But I had it right.
Yeah, since Russ is in the house, you want to tell people who you are and how they can find you, Russ?
Sure. They can find me at Simply Wooden Creations on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my webpage is Simply Wooden Creations.
And what kind of work do you do?
You name it, I do it.
Well, come on. Name
I
it.
do all kinds of woodworking. I mean, I do scroll saw, but I've been in construction my entire life, so I've built houses. I mean, I've remodeled houses. I mean, you name it, I've pretty well done it.
He does CNC now.
Yep. Now I'm into doing CNC. I just got out of the shower.
And not to mention, guys, he also has a show on Saturdays called Let's Talk Shop with Russ. So I like participating when I get the chance.
We may not get an invite after tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, actually, I'm on my iPad, my wife's office, because I didn't feel like dragging out the computer and setting everything up. But it's getting really hard to find people to be on the show because it's summertime and everybody's taking vacation.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry being late. I was trying to mow the yard today between thunderstorms, and so I just come in and took. If you can't tell, my hair's all slicked back because I just got out of the shower. But at least I don't stink.
Looks good. Well, it can't be me echoing because I got headphones, so it's got to be somebody else. But anyway, better late than never, and thanks for stopping in, Russ. I really appreciate it. Let's get back to Al. He's going to start showing us what he's got planned for this evening.
Okay, guys, welcome to the Summers Woodworking Show. Again, my name is Al Forte. What I've got planned today is to show you guys how to build a chair very similar to this. Now, I'm not going to do the scroll sawing and stuff in here. That'd probably take too much time. But basically what I did to create one of these, and it was suggested to me it wasn't suggested to me. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to use the CNC, and as you can see, it's not the orange ones. Which honestly, had I known that they were out there, I would have probably looked into it, if not gotten one. But anyway, I love my little X carve, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I did basically to get that chair put together. So I used the X carve to outline it, and it didn't really come out too well because I told it to cut a 1/4 inch, and I did 2 passes for the cut. But the point of this is to take it over somewhere else, to use it as a pattern, basically, so you don't have to glue a pattern down on this thing. So basically, to engrave the pieces and then to take them over the bandsaw or to the scroll saw and cut them out. So if you use a CNC, you basically won't need to print out and cut any paper patterns. You won't have the mess of putting the glue on, putting it on there and then going over and cutting it and stuff. Now, another option is to cut straight through it, okay? And that'll take quite a bit of time to do. Russ, I think, had a 2-hour project going on. I think my biggest project has been 5.5 hours long. That Zelda shield that I worked on took that long to cut, and it just engraved it. It didn't cut all the way through, so it would take a long time to go through it. I'm kind of new to this. Other people out there might say, oh, shoot, you just need to increase the cut rate or the depth or whatever. Maybe so. But so basically, if you do it that way, it won't be as messy, for one, okay? And you will, though, have to smooth out some of the things that, well, on the bandsaw, as you're cutting, it doesn't exactly cut too straight because you're human. And of course, the CNC machine is very, very accurate. So I did it this way first, and it was real big, and I thought, oh no, I'll just redo it again. So what I ended up doing is I took and I did this one with an 1/8 inch bit. And again, you can see both paths. Let me see if I can show you. See, this one shows 2 paths on there. Well, that's not right. If we want an outline, we want it to be 1 path, basically. So that's an issue in my artwork. I'm very green at this, but I took the best of it and went ahead with this piece like this, and then took over the bandsaw. So basically, when I took it over the bandsaw, I pretty much cut the pieces out. As you can see, there's the back piece where on that other one it said Lil Red, and you could, let's see if I can, on that one it says Lil Red. You can put anything here though. You can put, a child's name here, advertisement for your company, maybe a logo or something like that. Like I said, I took and I can't show that, can I? I took and I put Lil Red on there, like that. And this I did do with the scroll saw. So you can notice, had I known what I found out the other day from Russ, that you could just take that whatever that piece is in the center and just kind of like divot it, or put a little line, I would have done that and not had to cut the D out. But I think it kind of adds a little flair to it. So anyway, so I ended up cutting these pieces out, and lost here. So I pretty much, I got to do this side. So I pretty much, let's see if I can, pretty much took this piece, which was just like this right here, and I cut it out. So let me set that there.
Yeah, I just love the X-Carve because, heck, you can make all kinds of templates, and you don't have to worry about doing it with the printer. The biggest thing is getting that pattern off your wood.
Oh yeah, definitely. So here, these pieces, and this one I started on and actually made a mistake, as you can see, but no big deal, we're just going to assemble this. So I'm going to have to remember that this other one, I'm going to have to flip it over and cut it or mark it on this side so that we can put the seat in and we can put the back piece in. So technically, then...
So you're going to use biscuits to join that?
Yes, exactly. As you can see, and I'll do this for this other side. It'll end up being biscuits and put together like that. I took and I started this, so I didn't have to do both sides. So I measured it up and stuff, and I did the first one. Let's see, I measured, and I'll have these instructions later on. I've got some instructions here. I went, let's see, 5/8 of an inch from the back is where I started with this, and I made a mark right there, and then I took the biscuit joiner and cut in there. As you can tell, I messed up there and messed up there and messed up there, but I can use wood filler in these areas to get it out of there. And when this is like that, you can barely even see that there was an extra cut in there. So I'll tell you what, let's mark this up.
Oh, look at this way. You got extra place to put glue.
Right. And I think it's this one here. I think it's that one there. I've got 2 marks because I cut one and it was wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line down there. And I'm going to drop a line there. So I guess I need to do it this way. And here. So that I pretty much know where I'm gonna take and put it at least up and down this way. So this one, I've got these nice little marks right there that I made. So I'm just gonna follow those and go, yep, that aligns perfectly right there. So now I guess I need to flip it over. Take my what is this called? Biscuit cutter?
Biscuit joiner.
Biscuit. And of course, I'm hoping for sponsorship, but I guess that may not happen, huh?
Well, we'll cross our fingers for you.
Good luck on that one.
Do what?
Good luck on that one. I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Well, you know, Shane's hobby shop. Well, I'm really hobby shop too. I sell a thing now and then, but it's definitely a hobby. So let's see. So if I take and I clamp this down right here, I don't know. I did it over on this side. Wait, it doesn't go this way. It goes this way. So what I ended up doing is I took and I marked the line right there where you can see it a lot better. That's going to cut it up, put a little white so I can actually see it. So let's see if I can get away with this and not mess it up.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, but it's still it's preventing me from going all the way up to it.
We got Charles and we got Mr. Meadows in the house. Cool.
So there it is right there.
Yeah, right there.
All right, guys, let's see if this messes it up or not.
Oh, you messed it up!
No, actually that's perfect because you want this thing to sit right in the middle. So I've got it set right still. That's good. So let's do this other one.
Oh, watch your fingers!
Oh, look at that! Oh, it's gone. So that's those two. Now I'm going to have to do some over on this side also. So on this one, let's see, make sure that I got this before I flip it over. No, I'm gonna also do the ones on this side. So I'm gonna just do it over here. Oh, what the heck? We'll be adventurous. Oh, I don't have any lines on this side, so I'm gonna have to draw.
You messed up already.
Yeah, no, I messed it up, didn't I? So I'm just gonna go ahead and just follow the line. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything, just so that I know where to cut it. I think that might have maybe moved a little bit. I guess that's why you should always set it down on a firm surface. Firm is always good, right? If it's all wobbly and stuff, that don't work too well. Like right there. So now we know where we're going to cut these two biscuits. And I'm going to see if I can do this right here so you guys can see it. I think so.
Watch your fingers.
Watch the fingers. So now I'm just going to put it there. And I did have to adjust it a little bit and tweak with it. Look at that.
All right.
Right in the center. Now the other one. There's the other one there. So now, for those that haven't used biscuits before, welcome to my world. This is really the first project I've ever used biscuits on. I always would use dowels, and the dowels, I love the dowels, but my dowel, excuse me, my Harbor Freight dowel jig that was really, really expensive if you get what I'm trying to say, basically broke it today. But I've done a lot of dowels, and I love working with dowels. Well, I thought I'd go ahead and get a biscuit joiner and see what it was like by recommendation of another friend. So basically that needs to go there. Notice how it kind of helps it to stay there, and then that one goes there. But I need to cut these. So do I do it that way? I got this line, so we know basically where it's going to go. So let's see if I got.
Hey Al, is that biscuit joiner relatively affordable?
I got one at Harbor Freight.
I think it was, Charles, I think it was $149.
Wow.
Yeah, I could have found one cheaper, but they gave me credit, and I wanted it right there. You know, one of those things. I guess you guys rather than see me when I'm talking. But I think I was looking at the DeWalt, and the DeWalt was either like $200 or $300, or maybe even $400. And I'm like, now, I love my DeWalt stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it just seemed so much more expensive for really doing the same thing. So $150, you could probably find them cheaper. And you know, I didn't think about Harbor Freight, but then again, that old plastic helps. So anyway, good question, Charles.
I got one from Harbor Freight, and it looks pretty good.
How much was it?
I think anywhere from $40 to $60.
Yeah, see, that's a good price.
That's affordable.
Yeah, very, very affordable. Yes.
Yeah, especially
sorry,
when
I
all
beat
you're
on
doing
it.
is cutting holes.
I beat
I've
all
had-
of y'all. I got one
Mine
from
from
garage
Harbor
sale, and
Freight.
it cost me $5.
$5?
$5 at a garage sale.
Where can I get one of those?
At a
I
garage
got
sale?
my 90 days, you know, to take this thing back.
I've had mine from Harbor Freight for, I'm going to say 3 or 4 years. I don't use it but maybe once or twice a year, but it's still working great.
Yeah.
And
Hey, my
I got mine from Harbor Freight for about $10.
my
I'm still
saw.
on using chisels.
Yeah, I still beat all of y'all.
No, I hate to say it, Shane. I beat you. I stupidly joined that Woodworkers Club, and they send you a tool to do a survey on it. And so they sent me a biscuit joiner.
Oh!
I used it maybe 3 times, and it's been on the top shelf for the past 5 years.
I'll take it.
I want to get a domino cutter. That's what I want.
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah, me too. But you know how much those things cost?
Why would you want to cut a domino?
$900.
And only one company makes them. What is wrong
That's
with
cool.
that?
Why would you want to cut a domino now?
So guys, here's an issue that you need to make sure that you do correct. When you put these up, make sure that front to back, that it's not like that, because when you put this in here, obviously it's going to be off like that. You don't want to do that or off like this. So figure out a way, or I think I said that I did 1 inch on the sides, I think. On this one, I went in 2 1/4 inches, and then I went in another, I guess, 2 1/2. So 2 1/4 on this side. And you know, measure twice, cut once, right? 2 1/4.
Nah, that works for me. I measured 1,000 times and cut I don't know how many times.
Exactly.
If you
And then
measure
2 1/2 on this side. So I'm going to make sure that that's exactly what I did. On this side, I've got 2 1/2. Oh my goodness, look at that. I got them backwards. So it actually needs to be 2 1/2 here and 2 1/4 here. See? That is how important it is to measure twice, and I guess in this case cut once. That way it'll be, you know, right on instead of sitting.
And for people that have CNC machines, if you would have done this in your program, it would have cut that out for you. So all you had to do is just slap in your biscuits.
That's a very good point. I did the artwork and stuff, and was having some problems. I think that's why the double paths were in there. But I will certainly look into doing that, and basically just going, you know, just a cut about that big to satisfy the biscuit is all you need, as long as it falls down in there. So the CNC would definitely be an excellent way to do this. As it's cutting it, it just comes over and notches that right there for you. Perfect each time. With the CNC too, one plus is that you don't have all this roughness in here. I don't have an oscillating, you know, sander to get the curves and stuff. So the CNC to me is great. But because I wanted to just show it how it could be a pattern, I just did it this way.
Right.
So now we're ready to do that. I think I need to flip this. Let's see if I can duplicate this. lift this up. And guys, you know, like I said, this is my first project using this tool. I kind of understand it, but yet I'm not very comfortable with it.
Just take your time, Al.
Because I don't remember what I did the last time to get this other one over here, right? But I'm gonna just look and make sure.
They don't have a mark on the other side?
Yeah, there actually is a mark right there, where the line is. So I'm just gonna line the line. As you can see, the blade comes out.
Yeah, it's got a center mark.
Yeah, it's got it right there, right? Because
No,
I'm
I
gonna
mean
cut.
on the back there.
Yeah, but I also have to line it this way.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to line it.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I
see
have
what
to
you're saying. Parallel line.
Yeah, whereas with this, with that fence down, I had a place, you know, to set it at.
Right.
But with it being out in the open, floating like this, I have to figure it out. But there it is. For those that might wonder, and like I said, I'm green. I guess maybe that's why I got this color. Is that green, guys? Well, let's see what happens. So I'm going to align.
Dang it, you beat me to it, Al.
Yeah. Just like me, Donald. So basically, I'll do it like this so you can see it. Basically, and I wish I could. I guess hopefully you guys can see it. Now, which one of those two marks was it? We're measured 3 times. This is the big ones. I think it's the big ones. 1.5 on the front. Where's my other one?
It's underneath that X-looking one.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that keeps on screwing up and winds up with so many marks on there. I don't know which one.
Oh, well, look at that, Donald. Look at that. Yeah. So basically, put it right there. I'm going to line this line on both sides. Well, kind of align it, I guess, right there, and then make sure that one's there. Brian, I take you've used one of these a lot, huh?
No.
Now, I'm not liking that I
bought
can't
one, but I've never used it.
I'm not liking that I can't see this line over here. So I'm just
Turn
going to
it around and just cut them so you
just
can
cut
see
them. Oh, man.
Brian said he's never used one, but he's watched plenty of videos on
You're
it.
right. Well, haven't we all?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go big like that, guys. Now look at that puppy. Now I can get it right there to where I can see it, because this stuff will sand, right? Not that we're going to sand it, we're just going to glue it like this. And then I'm going to go forward so that it's right there on the line. Look good to you, Brian?
Yeah, wash your fingers.
That one? Hey, look at that! Right on the line! Woohoo! All right, this one.
I'll do it again.
Don't get crooked.
No, that's what I'm making sure of, because I definitely don't want to.
Okay, a little bit to your right.
No, the other right.
Yeah, right.
Back about 1/8 of an inch.
How about there, guys?
Yep.
All right.
Press.
Here goes. Chris, are we good?
You're good.
All right.
If it's messed up, I'll take full credit.
Again, that's Chris from CH Pallet Works. So there we go. We've got those two, and let's just line this up and see where it sits. Chris is wrong. What happened?
Oh.
Oh,
those are
That's
good.
Chris's fault.
That one's off. I told you I'd take full credit.
It's Chris's fault. I need to do these so it matches that. So let's do it.
Your lines are all messed up.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I use pallets, so
He uses pallets, so it doesn't matter.
nope.
We're almost there, guys. Just bear with us.
It's going to go wrong. It's going to go wrong live.
Just remember, it's on Memorex.
Right?
Y'all said that last week a lot.
All right, we'll get these for sure.
Yeah, we'll do it. What I did on this side is what I marked on the side to where I can see this line, because I can't see this line on that side right there.
Go to your right about an eighth of an inch. There.
That one side's starting to look like Swiss cheese.
I know it is, isn't it? Hey, Russ, but don't they say that a good carpenter makes stuff and a great carpenter knows how to cover up his mistakes?
Those ain't gonna be covered up.
That's right. I'll be a really good carpenter. There it is.
You draw your design on it and break out the scroll
A
saw.
little bit high. A little bit high. That was Chris's fault.
But Shannon Fargo said extra biscuits, extra strong.
Here's another plug, guys, for sponsorship. Okay, there we go.
Well, I don't know about stainable, but
Oh, I tried it.
stainable.
It is stained, just not the same color as the wood.
Yeah, mine's red, Donald, huh?
I'll just leave them in there. Make some louvers out of them. Put
Hey, if you look at the table I built a few weeks ago, you can't tell I used a lot of that.
All right, here we go. Close enough for government work, huh?
Like they say, it's not a mistake, it's a design flaw. So
Exactly.
what
So
I would do is I'd cut like a little round circle underneath there. That way it doesn't look like you messed up at all.
it's in the design. But the nice thing is about this, oh, I still need to do this one, is it'll be like that, and it'll actually be up underneath. So it won't really be seen. I'm going to use that filler and I'll fill it in, and it's going to get painted anyway, so you can't really see it. Let's do this other side, and then we'll be ready for glue up.
All right.
Maybe? There we go. And I already got my marks, but I don't have my marks on that side.
This is for kids. It's probably going to be filled up with chewing gum for too long anyway.
Oh, it will. Yeah, it'll be up underneath. So I don't know which way to do it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these lines and just bring them across. And if that ain't close enough, I don't know what it is.
Now, if it's a punishment timeout chair, you glue wood scraps to the seat.
What's that, Charles?
You know, I was... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, if it's a punishment timeout chair, just glue wood scraps to the seat part.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking, you know,
All the way through the hole.
you could actually cut out some strips and glue it to this underneath to cover all that up.
Yeah.
Not only would it give you some more support, but it'll also cover up the mistake.
yeah, like a brace or something right here. Yeah.
And like you said, you could strap the kids down with it too.
Kind of like something like this, right?
Yeah, there you go. See, fixed.
Without this hole.
No, I just glue it. Glue a strip underneath.
I'm gonna just go ahead and just finish it up this way for right now.
Yeah.
Do that, and they feel a little. No, I don't know. I was gonna say they feel a little. Yeah, like I actually need to make the cut a little deeper in here. But I guess.
That looks good to me. Of course, you don't got glue on them yet, so it's going to be a little loose.
This is called a dry fit. I want to make sure that that looks pretty decent. And then, of course,
Your
this
back
other
brace.
up here. So, yeah, and I'm pretty certain that it is too. But I'll go ahead and dry fit it also to make sure. So let's see how the back goes. just going to check this out here.
Now, what size biscuits are you using?
See, this one's off a little bit. I'll show you here in a second, Shane. This one's off a little bit. It seems like it's kind of backwards, but that'll no, I guess not. It looks like it's almost backwards, like.
Well, it's that one piece.
The one off the other one. I'm using Ryobi number zeros, which biscuits I think come in 0, 10, and 20, I think, or something like that. You guys tell me if that's not correct. But
that sounds about right.
Yeah. And they're supposed to swell up after you put the glue in them, but I don't see why a person couldn't cut pieces, to make your own biscuits. It was inexpensive enough, but I don't know. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and, well, I guess I've brought my glue over here. Hey, here's another sponsor. You think we get a sponsor out of this one?
Yeah.
So, and I'm doing it over the CNC because it makes a nice surface to, to work on and stuff. And I just move the router up, and then I've got a bunch of space.
You were right on those biscuit sizes.
Really?
Yeah. FF 0, 10, and 20.
You do. So, yes, I guess this one gets a little glue. And what I like about this chair is it's really simple to build. You can customize it for the child, or if you want to use it, you can use it too. But you can put something on here, and that's pretty cool. So that one, let's put a couple here.
If I'm gonna use it, you don't need more than biscuits up in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this could be done various other ways. There's all sorts of joinery that can be used. But well, I guess I better put some glue in here too.
For Donald, you need biscuits and gravy.
And I'm trying to use these same exact lines that are here.
Exactly.
Well, I noticed that I may get some glue on it here. I noticed that the lines weren't aligning. So I'm assuming it's this one. And yep, I guess it is.
That's what hammers are for.
But it doesn't look right. Because I didn't mark which was the front, which was the back. That's certainly not right. So it's got to be this one.
Close enough.
Close enough. Huh? Close enough. So then these other two biscuits. I guess the glue is the gravy, huh, Donald?
Yeah, there you go.
So you're just gluing where the biscuits are. You're not doing the surface either?
I guess I could. I got
That's what I would do.
I got a sneaky feeling I'm gonna. All right, I guess I will.
Sorry there, Al.
Thank you, Brian.
Uh-huh.
No, truthfully, you really probably need to put in as much glue as possible. I'm going to paint this, so I'm not really worried about any glue being spilled over or anything. Make sure it's aligned with the lines. See, the neat thing is that you can just really quickly take it off and put it back on.
Yeah.
I don't think the seat's going to be as critical as this up here as far as what it looks like.
Right.
Mo biscuits. Mo biscuits. Oh, boy. Now, which one was it? Let's see.
Okay, glue, glue, glue.
I guess that's it. Let's hope it's that one, guys. It is this top one. So here's where I need to. I hope. And if not, we got the other line we can do it in. Ah, guys didn't tell me I was putting double biscuits in. I was double biscuiting it. This one's going to have a nice gluing there. You guys don't ever use your fingers for glue, do you?
Always.
You know,
Yeah,
the
I
irony
do.
is, I've got one of those little glue dealies.
I've got this and rarely ever use it. It's always it's always my fingers.
By the time I have to walk across the shop to go grab a little brush, I just rather just spread it with my finger, wipe it underneath the table.
However, when you're doing pins or something with CA glue, it'll come back to haunt you.
Yeah, there you go.
I got one.
I don't know.
I got a little one. I got a little one, and I got this one, and I use the little one and rarely use that one.
Oh, the baby bot?
Yeah, the baby bot. So
I always get in trouble by using my fingers for the glue and then wiping my fingers on my shirt. I get in trouble for that.
oh man, I bet Mom doesn't like that.
No, she don't. I don't know why.
All right, here we go.
Drum
I got-
roll, please.
You guys are bad. You guys are mean. Mean and bad. Russ, did they do this to you too, man?
Don't let them lie to you. Yes, we do.
Ah!
Get you some clamps.
I was just going to say, you need some clamps on there now.
Yeah, but what I was gonna do is stand it up and then go get my clamps, but it ain't gonna let me do that. Okay. All right.
Duct tape, duct tape.
Duct tape.
Best clamp in the universe.
Yeah, that is the best clamp.
Right? Hey, I use
Baling wire.
Yeah, baling wire. There you go.
There's that one. Let's put one in the front so it don't open up. Put another one. I don't know if you can notice, but it's pulling it together, so it'll actually
It'll line up.
Yeah, this is crooked. Oh well, what I'll end up doing, now let me do one more clamp. What I'll end up doing is squaring the legs, and only you guys and the internet will know that this is so.
Just a couple thousand people.
Right. But there we are.
All right.
Nice.
Sweet, his and hers.
But I had a fella tell me that he ain't never built a table or a chair that he didn't have to do some kind of squaring on the legs, no matter how perfect.
Yeah.
Story of my life, Donald. But yeah,
We got any questions in the chat section, Shane?
Say that again?
We got any questions in the chat section?
Well, Moonpie is asking Shannon when's his next video coming out. So Shannon Fargo, I also know that you're in the chat room. Okay, there he goes. Hopefully soon, but gotta get back in the groove. So far, I've been keeping an eye on the chat room, though. Everybody's basically saying what kind of change they sponsors. Al Forte can get some sponsors from the glue up company. And,
Hopefully.
filler.
Right. Well, wood filler, glue, wood filler, glue
Right
bot,
with you.
glue bot, and yeah, go ahead. And Chris is really trying to help out. And tools, guys, right?
Hey,
There you
Al.
go.
You have a little bitty hammer.
Do I?
Do you have a little bitty hammer?
What a little bitty shop.
Like a tack hammer?
Well, actually, I do, but I don't know where it's at. I got this one.
Okay. Now, we want us a sponsor for Al with a big hammer. Evergrip. You got that, Evergrip?
Don't forget the walt's hanging up right behind him.
Oh, yeah.
That's a roofing hammer, so we need some shingle sponsors.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. See the little hammer? But anyway,
on that, Al. I really like that. You did good.
Thank you, and I really appreciate you all watching. I hope I didn't bore you to death. Shane, it's your fault, Shane. I got railroaded into that, Shane.
Hey, I
love you.
You did great, man.
You did. Yeah.
Hey, Al, a quick question.
Back to our host.
Al, tough to tell from the video feed. Are the edges all rounded over?
What was that?
It's tough to tell from the video online here. Are the edges of all your pots rounded over?
No, and that's something else. I was going to do that. That's something else. If you cut it out, whichever way you cut it out, you can take and take it over the router before you assemble it and round the edges over. And that makes it look a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I didn't, but that is the way to do it. I know that Chris from CH Pallet Works has done a lot of rounding work. He did a table, and it really turned out nice. We cut the sides of the table, and then we rounded it over. But anyway, yeah, that certainly. There's a lot of embellishment that you can do to this that, I mean, I'd probably take a day and make 4 or 5 of them, I guess, or so. But I was told that I needed to make bigger ones for the bigger grandkids, because this is Little Red's. Little Red's like 2, I think, and the other kids are like 6 and 7 and 9 and 10. So also going to have to do a table. But on this one, I did just take and just kind of smooth the edges and stuff over to give it a little bit more of a pleasing touch. Whereas here it's kind of rough and stuff. I didn't even sand this in here. My preference would have been to cut this whole thing out on the CNC and let the CNC cut it. Russ, that one cut that you did today took you two hours, right?
Will the biscuits hold the weight of a bigger kid?
Just carving that, guys, took me 5.5 hours, and I probably spent more time than that since there was phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. But just that alone caught 5.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll hold the bigger kids, but you have to brace it.
Yeah, mine took 2 hours, but the reason it took 2 hours because I was using a 1/32 ball
Bit.
So yeah.
Yeah, detail bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
1/32 of an inch. So that's 2 hours.
That's one thing about the CNC, Steve. You can't just go in there and hog out all that wood all at once.
You can. You got your roughing pass, and then you do your detailing bit.
Yeah.
Now you got to think with that detailing bit. If you're only using the detail, your step over is 10%. So if you got 10 or 12% on 1/8 of an inch, that's not going to take that much material out.
Russ, you said a 1/16 of an inch, right? I mean a 32nd of an inch.
Yeah.
that sucker right there, the one on this side. I don't know if that's my left or your left, but this one's a 32nd, and I love using this one. That one's a 16th. I mean, I'm sorry. No, this one's a 32nd, which is what you're using, right, Russ? And this one's a 16th. That's how thin of a bit he was using. Personally, I've used one of these and broke it, and I stopped. So, and I'm assuming that it's the feed rate and the punch that you slowed it down to. But
You'll have to.
Now, is that what you call a detailing bit?
Oh yeah, that's really detailed.
You'll have to watch Dave Gatton's show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. and I'll do the reveal what I was using the 1/32 bit on.
Good.
Nice plug, Russ. Tune in tomorrow.
When I got my X-Carve, they sent me out a bunch of bits, you know, and the 32nd of an inch one, I was pulling it out, and I ended up dropping it. Snap.
Yeah, Dave was saying he breathes.
To use one.
Dave was saying he breathes on some of his and they snap.
Yeah.
You're not using
when I
bit. That one bit that I used today was an Amana. Now I paid like $60 for it, but it was well worth it. Trust me.
I don't know. Where it's at.
But now you got to realize I'm using a 1/4 inch shaft for my router, and it goes down to a 1/32, so it gets pretty thin there at the end.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I'd imagine you'd have to think about it for a little bit because a bit, as far as feed rate and depth of cut and all that, it would depend on how much you're cutting out and what kind of wood you're using because it's going to cut walnut different than it does pine.
Oh yeah. The harder wood does. I don't know. To me, it seems like it. I don't know if it. You have more of a chance to break the bit. Is what I'm trying to say.
But you get a cleaner cut.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Brian had it right. Your first pass, you do a roughing pass with a much larger bit, and it goes in there and hogs out all the material and gets that out of your way so that the smaller bit can come in and it doesn't have to do anything to finish up.
Right.
Well, I can't. Yes, sir.
Now, what's your partner's name there? Is that your son-in-law or?
Yeah, son-in-law is Chris. Stepson, yeah, something like that. I don't know what the heck he is.
He showed up here at the house one day, and we started feeding him, and he stayed.
Like a stray cat.
I'm just here.
I feel your pain, brother.
So, you're gonna do a project next weekend?
I sure can.
Chris.
We'll be looking forward to that.
Okay. And my thing is, 90% of all my projects are all pallets. Y'all look up CH.
That's fine.
CH Pallet Works on Facebook. I don't YouTube. I don't nothing, but I can do one.
Well, you know about Sterling Davis's Pallet Challenge coming up in August, right?
He does now. He does now.
I sure do.
Time to get that YouTube channel going.
Sponsor.
Yeah, you gotta have a YouTube channel and upload a video and submit it. So submit the link to Sterling.
It's Sterling, huh?
Sterling.
I think the video has to be what, about 8 minutes, 8 to 10
8
minutes
minutes
long.
long. He shortened it up.
Okay, 8 minutes long.
8 minutes. Shortness, or I should say length, is usually not an issue because usually an 8-minute video, 5-minute is right on. My videos get long, hour and a half. People lose interest after about 5 minutes.
I prefer 10 minutes, though. Much easier to get all your stuff in 10 minutes.
I'm not going to say a word. I ain't been able to make a 10-minute video, and I ain't never been able to.
Donna, we'll talk about woodworking.
Al, did you? Al, did
That's
you
just
tell
wrong, man.
Did you tell everybody your YouTube
Well,
channel?
one other thing though, we're talking about woodworking here, right?
Yes.
Turn around now. Turn around. Why is he having Microsoft?
Oh,
that's all right. That's my favorite company. I've
trying to
worked
get
for them for years.
sponsorship.
Hey, there's a
everywhere.
sponsor, guys.
There it is. More sponsor.
Brought to you by Microsoft and Micro.
Hey Al, did you give out your YouTube channel?
Yeah, you did.
What
Yeah,
was it?
it's Al Forte's Odessa Woodworking.
Alrighty then.
Like I explained earlier, I actually had it under Al Forte, and then I changed it to Al Forte's Woodwork, Odessa Woodworking, and I put Al Forte's because people couldn't find me, so I just made it that. I don't know. I'm thinking about changing it to something else to a maker shop, something like.
Ah, no, not one of those guys.
Like Shane's hobby shop. Well, it's Al Forte's maker shop. Because guys, seriously, I'm into everything. I mean, I'm into electronics, to automotive, just. I don't know. Let me swing this over. See if I can do this. See that right there, guys?
Oh, nice.
I see a Mustang.
No, sorry, I call it for his Mustang belongs to me.
That's my high school Mustang, guys, and I need to get it back to
Me.
where it was at least back in high school, you know. But been working on that thing for years, and guess why I haven't been able to finish it? Woodworking.
Well, just remember, I'm the one that made you famous for putting you on tonight for doing this. So, hey, I can take that Mustang off your hands now.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to steal the limelight from Odessa Woodworking.
Okay.
Let's see. I can't tell if
CH Pallet Works.
CH Pallet Works. Okay.
There it is. That's my Facebook page. I got some stuff posted.
Sounds good.
Do you have any more questions or any other questions?
Any questions, Shane?
I'm giving it
I
back to
don't see nothing yet.
Alrighty. Well, that concludes this episode. We're going to present Mr. Russ Clarity. You want to do your famous song to end the night?
Oh, sweet! I love it!
Come on, Russ.
It's Donald's turn then.
Russ,
I don't know the words.
It starts out with, give me sawdust, lots of sawdust. I don't know the words, though, Russ. Sorry.
Come on, Russ.
I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, we can hear you.
If you move up closer to where we can actually see the sawdust in your beard, Russ.
I took a shower and washed my nasty butt, so there's no sawdust in there.
Yeah. He washed off the man glitter.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
And a one. And a
Give me
two.
sawdust, lots of sawdust, all around me and everywhere. I like it flying all around my shop and even in my beard and hair.
The lyric, folks.
Bye. That's coming.
Bye.
Dance move.